Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm your master teacher, Kamal Kishore Gupta. Guys, today I have brought a very interesting topic for all of you. Today we will be learning how to find remainder of large exponents of given values within seconds. Let me tell you, you will be able to do it within seconds. I'll be teaching you that method, a very easy short trick, right? So we'll be doing that, and it is very important for your Olympiads. You'll be seeing these things in Olympiads and many other competitive exams. So let's begin, guys. Let's begin today's session. So before we begin, let me tell you about this amazing app, the ODA app, right? So here I have brought you this amazing app where you can watch daily live interactive sessions where the teachers are coming up with new topics every day, and it is free for all of you. So what are you waiting for? Download it right now, right away. And guys, there is something more that I want to discuss with you. This amazing course, like the crash course, which is starting every Monday. And why it is amazing, why I'm saying that this is a very amazing course, because here you get 1 week, 6 live sessions. So 6 live sessions, three for maths, three for science. And in all these sessions, you get the homework, you get the study material post session in the form of PDF. All the sessions are taken with dual teacher methodology. What is it? That there are going to be two teachers. One will be your master teacher, as I'm teaching right now, and one will be your personal teacher who will be paying specifically attention to you only, with whom you can clear all your doubts, all your queries. All you have to do is just call them up and they will be sitting with you clearing all your doubts. So this is a 1 week program running from Monday to Saturday. In this, you will be having two PTMs also. You will be having two tests again. And let me tell you, all the teachers are from IITs and NITs who will be taking these sessions. So what are you waiting for? Just click on the link down below and join this course and learn the amazing way, right? So you will learn the things in a very amazing way. So do it right now, right away. So let's move on, guys. So let me tell you about my journey also. I'm Kamal Kishore Gupta. I'm a computer science engineer, and I've been teaching from last 7 years to the students preparing for JEE mains and advanced. I've mentored students for Olympiads, national and international. I've mentored students for different boards as well. So that is my short journey, and let's begin. So we will be discussing about the concept, right? So I'll be discussing about this very amazing trick, right? That can give you the remainder of any given larger exponent in seconds, right? So what are these steps? What type of questions we'll be seeing that you are going to learn today, right? So let's begin, guys. So let's suppose if a number is given to us like 5 raised to the power 246. If I have a number 5 raised to the power 246 upon 4, right? So one way, a traditional way to do it is that you can find the powers of 5, right? So you can solve it out, like if it is possible for you, right? So I believe none of us can solve it. We have 5 raised to the power 246, right? So do you think that it is possible to find the power of this and then write the answer if you are not having calculator? It is very impossible for me, right? So I believe that you will also find it difficult. So now what is the trick? So let me discuss step by step how you can solve this question, right? So how you can solve this question. So I'll be discussing steps, right? So let's try to understand one by one what we'll be doing. So all of us are aware of dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder, right? So whatever be the value given to us, like here we are having value 5 in the numerator. So whatever be the value given to us in the numerator, you have to break it into divisor, quotient, and remainder. So which values are we going to use? We are going to use 4, we are going to use 5, right? So how we can represent it in this way? You know that whenever you are having this, so just do the division, right? So you can do the division here. So I'll be having, let's suppose 5, right? And 4. Why am I doing this? I just want to give you an idea. I know that you all are champion in this part. So you can write it here 1, right? So 4, then we have got 1 here. Fine. So from here, we can represent 5 equals to 4 into 1 plus 1, right? 4 into 1 plus 1. So that's how easily we can write it, right? Now here, since you have break 5 in this form, So write this particular part, the numerator, in this form only. So you'll be writing this in this form only, right? So first we have to write 5 equals to 4 into 1 plus 1. Next, what are we supposed to do? So next thing is, once you have written this in this form, right? So once we have written in this form, 4 into 1 plus 1 whole raised to the power 2, 4, 6, right? 2, 4, 6 divided by 4. Now, first step is clear to all of you. First step, that we have to represent the numerator value with the help of divisor, right? So divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now here, the next step is like, as we do forget things, right? So here, just forget this 4. Just cut it out, right? Do not remember anything about this. So just forget it, or if I say in other words, just erase it, right? If you have the eraser with you, just erase this part. So all you have to do is just forget about this part. Which part? The divisible part, the part that is here with the divisor, right? So here we will be forgetting about this and just write the remaining part, whatever it is. Here in this case, it is coming as 1. There are going to be cases where it can be 2, 3, 4, 5, or anything, right? So here, if it is coming as 1, what are we supposed to write? We can write this as 1 upon 4 raised to the power 2, 4, 6, right? 2, 4, 6. So from here, what can we write next? What will be the power of 1 as we have any value here, right? So sorry, I said what will be the power of 1. I'm saying what will be the value, whatever be the power we have, right? So whatever the power we have for 1, we will always get 1, right? So even if you have 1 million or 1 billion, your answer will always be same. It won't change. It will never change, right? So here, if I am having 1 exponent 246, we all know that we will be having this, right? So 1 upon 4. So that is our answer, right? I hope all of you have enjoyed it, right? So this is just a two method solution. You don't need to do anything. First step, represent the numerator with the help of divisor into quotient plus remainder. The moment you write it in this form, just forget about this part, right? Just forget about this part. Whatever is the remainder, write it there and get the answer. So very easy solution. I hope all of you have got it. So there are going to be different cases. There are going to be multiple possibilities. So let's discuss about them one after the other, right? Let's try to discuss about them one after the other. So here in this question, you will say, "Ki, sir, if I am having 5, so 5 is less than 6, right? So here, the 5 is less than 6. So what are we supposed to do? Like if I will be writing, right, 5 is less than 6. So if you are going to write it in divisor quotient form, so you will be saying, "Ki, sir, I have 5 equals to," right? So 0, right? 0 into 6. So you can say 0 into 6 plus 5, right? That is the only possible way. I should have written 6 into 0, but that is understandable, right? So here we can say that 0 into 6 plus 5. So now we will be having the same value, right? So what are we supposed to do in these type of questions? What do you think, guys? What can be done? You can comment here as well. So here, in order to solve these type of problems, what are we supposed to do? Let's try to raise the power of 5, because I know when I increase the power of 5, it can be 25 if the power is 2. It can be 125 if the power is 3. So whenever you are having questions in which this value is coming lesser, this value, the numerator, right, this part is coming lesser, what am I supposed to do? Just increase the power one after the other, right? So just try to check if I increase this power. So I know that 5 exponent 2, 5 exponent 2 is 25. So if I am having 5 exponent 2, this is 25. I know this part, right? This is very easy for me. So now let's try to convert this complete part, right? In which I can have the power for 25. So now I can write this also as 5 exponent 2 whole exponent. I can say 1, 2, 3, right? It is one and the same thing if I am writing in this way. So upon 6, right? So now I have got this form as 5 raised to the power 2. So I can write it as 25 exponent 1, 2, 3 now upon 6. Can we solve it in traditional way? Will it be possible for us to find the power as 1, 2, 3 for 25? I don't believe so, right? So we can't solve it very easily. So again, we have to apply the trick, right? We have to apply the trick. So what is the trick here, guys? How we can solve it? What should be done here? Again, the same thing. So we are supposed to represent 25 with the help of divisor, quotient, and remainder, right? This is a very basic thing. All of us have done this in earlier classes as well. So here we are writing 25, right, in form of 6. So we will be writing this as 6 into 4 plus 1. 6 into 4 plus 1 raised to the power 1, 2, 3. So now upon 6. So what are we supposed to do after that? What can be done? We have written 25 as 6 into 4 plus 1 divisor into quotient plus remainder, right? So now the next part that I have discussed with you guys, what are we supposed to do? Right? We are very good in that. Forget about it, right? Forget about it. That it was here, right? So you can just erase it and just forget about it. So what is left here? What are we having right now with us? We are having only 1. So whatever be the exponent of 1, our answer is always 1. So if you simplify this further, if we will be simplifying this further, right? So we will be getting 1 upon 6, right? So if you simplify this further, you will always get 1 upon 6. So whatever you have in the numerator, it is our remainder. So these questions many a times comes in Olympiad, many different Olympiads you can say, right? But the trick is very easy. If you are preparing for NTSC, IMO, in many Olympiads you may see these type of things. So here, what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to solve? Just raise the power, right? You can have different values. It is possible that sometimes you may get those values which are not related to the denominator. So what are we supposed to do? Just raise the power and try to take those exponents which can give you the answer of remainder near to 1. For example, I could have taken power of 5 as 4, 3, 2, 1, any power, right? But I need to take that exponent, after which if I divide the numerator, the remainder will always be 1, right? So I took power 2, so it became 25. Divided by 6, the remainder became 1, right? So that's how easy it is. That's how easily we can solve all these type of questions. So I hope everyone is clear with that. Now let's see the other possibilities. What are the other possibilities, other cases that we can have? And I'll tell you a very magical method, right? A magical method is that you can have the remainder as negative also, right? So what will happen if I have the remainder as negative, and how will I be able to solve it? Let's try to see that what can be done, right? So let's suppose if I have got this question, right? If I have got this question, so I'll be telling you how you can solve it in two different ways, right? I'll be discussing two different ways with you guys, that how we can solve it in two different ways. So let's suppose if 7 raised to the power 4234 is given to me, right? 7 exponent 4234 upon 8 is given. So what can be done here, guys? What can be done? Again, same thing, that 7 is less than 8. So first, traditional way, again, to find the values, which we are not going to do. The tricky way, to raise the power of 7. So I can write 7, right? 7 exponent 2, right? I have written it in different form because I know 7 exponent 2 is 49. So there, if it becomes 49, remainder is 1. So again, the problem is solved. So I can write it as 2, 1, right? 7, right? So 2117. So that's how I can write it here. Divided by 8, right? So 7 exponent 2, whole exponent 2117, right? So here we have got this as 49 upon 8, right? And the exponent will always be there. So that is 2117. So now I know that most of you have got the idea that how we are going to solve it. So again, 49, again, 49 can be written very easily, right? 49 can be written as again 8 into 6 plus 1, right? Exponent, we can say 1, sorry, 2117, right? So that can be written as 2117, whatever be the exponent, it is not going to matter here, right? So we can have denominator 8. So if I'm having 8 here, this will again be forgotten, right? So I'll be getting 1 exponent 1 exponent 2117. So whatever be the exponent of 1, it doesn't matter to us. So from here, I'll be having this as 1 upon 8. 1 upon 8. So this is the remainder. What will be our remainder? Our remainder will be 1, right? Whatever you get in the numerator. So now this part is done, right? This part is done. So what is the other way? What is the other way? Let me tell you the other way, right? You can solve this by considering the negative remainder, right? What does negative remainder means? In mathematics, we do not have negative remainder, right? But if I want, I can write 7 as 8 minus 1, right? I can write it as 8 minus 1 also, exponent 4, 2, 3, 4, right? 4, 2, 3, 4. Again, divisor is 8. And why am I doing so? Why am I doing it this way? What is the purpose? We are doing it this way because this is very easily relatable to 8. I don't need to raise the exponent, right? Because if the questions become trickier, if the questions become difficult, it will be becoming difficult for me also to write it in different exponent form, right? Sometimes it's become confusing or I have to solve the question in seconds, right? So here I can simply write it as 8 exponent minus 1. After that, exponent 4234, right? So it will be exponent 4234 here, right? In the denominator, I have got 8. So I've got 8 minus 1, exponent 4234. Again, you have to just forget this part, right? You are always supposed to forget the divisible part. You don't need to write it again and again, right? So what am I supposed to do? Forget this part, get the answer. It's very simple, right? It is as simple as that. Just forget the divisible part and get the answer. And let me tell you guys, as you guys are may not be in 11th or 12th, if you are looking forward, the reason behind this, why are we able to do it in this way? You can search for binomial theorem. The reason for this trick lies in binomial theorem. So you can try it out, comment in the comment box that if you have found it or not. So here we are having this, right? So 8 can be forgotten. Now what is left here? I have got minus 1 upon 8, right? And exponent of minus 1 is 4, 2, 3, 4. Now, guys, here we need to remember one very simple thing that whenever I'll be talking about the exponent of minus 1, if the exponent is even, if the exponent is even, I will be writing 1 here. If the exponent is odd, I will be writing minus 1. So here in this case, the exponent is even. So if the exponent is even, I will be writing 1 only, positive 1. If the exponent is odd, right? I will be writing minus 1. So it was plus 1. I'll be telling you what you are supposed to do in minus 1 because please remember again, in mathematics, we do not have remainders negative, right? But I am just for the representation part, I'm just for the representation part using minus 1 here, right? Then we will be simplifying that also. But I hope it is clear to all of you till this part that the remainder will be 1. And that's how easily we can solve and that's how easily we can simplify. I hope it is clear to all the dear students. So here we have got this method. So again, representing 7 as 8 minus 1, right? Divisible part. You are always supposed to write the numerator in terms of this divisor, in terms of this divisor. So we are always supposed to represent in this way. I hope it is clear, everyone. So now let's see another possibility, another example. Right. So I have got this here. So again, you can solve it in both the ways, right? So you can write it in both the ways, either with minus or plus, or even if you want, you can raise the power also. That depends upon you, right? Which method you want to try. So whatever be the comfortable method, practice it more and more, right? So that you will be able to execute in exam, right? So it is not like that if I have just told you once and you will be able to solve it. You need to practice it also, right? So that you can become the master. So here I have got 6 exponent 3215 upon 7, right? So let's try to solve it directly, right? Let's try to solve it directly. So as I have discussed, we will be representing 6 in terms of 7 and with negative value. So I'll be writing this as 7 minus 1 exponent 3215 divided by 7, right? So I have represented this 6 as 7 minus 1 exponent 3215 divided by 7. So you can do it in either of the ways that I have discussed. All the methods will give you correct answer always, right? So here we have got 7 minus 1, exponent 3215 divided by 7. Now here, the favorite part, the easiest part is to just forget about it, right? In life, sometimes it is very difficult to forget, right? But here you have to do it, fine. We have to do it this way. You have to do it this way, right? So here we have got 7 minus 1 exponent 3215, right? So upon 7. So what can be done? Again, we will be having minus 1 exponent 3215, right? Divided by 7. So here we have forgotten about 7. Then only minus 1 is left. So as I have discussed, if the power are odd, right? If the exponent of minus 1 is odd, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just make it negative, right? So make negative minus 1. If it is even, plus 1. Odd, minus 1, even, plus 1, right? That you need to remember, right? So here this one will become minus 1 upon 7, right? Minus 1 upon 7. Now, as we were discussing in mathematics, we do not have negative remainder. But if the remainder is not negative, can we write it as the answer? No, right? If you are getting this as negative, if we are getting this as negative, so your final remainder, right? Your final remainder will be divisor, right? Divisor, that is 7. And with this same value, it can be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, whatever it is, right? It can be anything. But whatever it is, you have to write it here, right? With the same way. So just add that negative value to the denominator in each and every case whenever you are getting the remainder as negative. That is how easy it is, right? So here we will be writing this as 6. So we are writing 7 minus 1. That will be giving us 6. So that should be our answer. So what will be the remainder in this case? 6 is the remainder for us. And that's how easy it is, right? So I hope all of you are able to understand how easy it is, how you can solve it. And I can assure you, if you practice properly, you will be able to solve it within seconds, right? Within seconds, it's very easy to solve, right? So now here, let's move on to next, right? Let's move on to next. So here it is another possibility, right? I have got 11, right? 11 raised to the power 5624. So now here also, like, you can raise the power of 11, so you can write it as 11 raised to the power 2, that is 121. So 120 is a multiple of 8, right? So here you will get the remainder 1 directly from there. But let me tell you another method, right? Let me tell you another possibility, another way with which you will be able to solve it, right? Because we need to understand each and every aspect, right? So here, let's try to solve it directly, right? So what I should be doing here? What should I write here? I'll be writing 11 as 8 plus 3, right? Always you have to write, right, in terms of divisor only divisor. So 8 plus 3, right? Exponent 5624, right? Divided by 8. So 11 as 8 plus 3, exponent 5624 upon 8. And what are we supposed to do here? Forget the divisible part, right? That we need to remember, right? So forget this part. So if we forget this part, what are we going to have? We will be having 3 exponent 5624 divided by 8, right? So we will be having 3 exponent 5624 divided by 8. So we have got this as the exponent, right? So, so here, what are we supposed to do? Here, what are we supposed to do here? That 3 exponent 5624 upon 8. So again, raise the power of 3, right? So if you raise the exponent of 3, what we can say? We can easily write that we will be having 3 exponent, that will be, we can divide this. So we will be having 2812. We will be having 2812 divided by 8, right? So 2812 divided by 8. Now here, this is 3 exponent 2, right? So 3 exponent 2 is 9. Exponent 2812, right? Divided by 8. So here again, do the same thing, right? Every time your purpose or your target is to make sure that the numerator, this value is giving remainder as close to 1 as possible, right? So you have to do it every time, right? So here we can write 9 again as 8 plus 1 exponent 2812, then again divided by 8. So the most important part here is to forget, right? The divisible part. You have to forget this part. Again, as we have done in the earlier problems, you will be getting one exponent this. So whatever you write it here, it will always be 1. Divisor 8. This should be the remainder. So here again, we have got the remainder very easily. And all the problems based on this are as easy as this method, right? So here you need to understand that you need to practice, right? And make sure that you are solving all the different forms and practicing all of them to become a champion in that, right? So with that, we have understood and got the concept here. So thank you so much, guys. But I would like to tell you again that here again we have this wonderful app, right? So I hope all of you have downloaded till now, or if you have not downloaded till now, please download it right now, right away, because in this app you are getting the live lectures on a daily basis. On this ODA live app, more than million downloads are already there. So download it right now, right away, to get the daily live lectures where you will be having the chance to clear your doubts in the live session as well, right? So download it right now, right away. And this amazing crash course. This is a 1 week program where you get six live session, three maths, three science. All the sessions are taken by faculties from IITs and NITs. And let me tell you, after each session, you have homeworks, you get the study material in the form of PDF, and there in each session, two teachers are there. One is your master teacher who will be teaching you in the live session as I'm teaching right now, and one is your personal teacher, mentor teacher. So whenever you have doubt, whatever you have doubt, you can call them as many number of times as you want. So here you will be having two PTMs also, and the replays of all these sessions will also be available in case if you have forgotten anything or if you want to revise. So how amazing it is, right? So join it right now, right away. The link is given below, and you will understand how amazing that learning can be, right? So do it right now, right away. So link is given below to enroll for this crash course, right? You can do it. And here, guys, let me tell you, in all these sessions, you have the ODA coins also when you're answering the quizzes correctly. You get ODA coins when you're attending the sessions. In the crash course, you get ODA coins. And these ODA coins can help you in redeeming these wonderful gifts, like this smart water bottle, the MI band, soundbar, or the mobile phone. And many students have already got the benefit of this and they are enjoying the gifts. So you can do it also, right? So enroll into the crash course, right? Enroll into the crash course. Do it right now, right away. So with that, thank you so much again for joining this session. Please share this with your friends so that they can also become champion in this concept and they will be answering all the quizzes, all the questions in their Olympiads or wherever they see these questions, right? So thank you so much again. Bye bye. Take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.